to another video. I want to talk to you about how to serve. How to serve in your local church, how to serve your people, how to serve your family, how to serve anybody, right? Or anything. Okay, I want to teach you how to serve. And I'm going to jump right into scripture, give you a little bit of context, and then I'm going to give you a couple points, okay? When David was anointed king in 1 Samuel chapter 16, he did not go straight to the palace. He did not work. He did not operate in being a king. Instead, he went back to the field. David was doing the last thing that his father told him to do. He was handling his father's business. David was standing on business, okay? He was doing what he was supposed to do until his assignment changed. And so we see in 1 Samuel 16 verse 19 that the king calls for David. I want to use this to encourage you for number one. I want you to serve until they send for you. Whatever capacity you're serving, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, serve there until your assignment changes. Serve until they send for you. Serve until someone says, hey, I got something else for you to do. Serve until someone says, hey, there's the next level to this because you've been faithful in where you are, okay? Serve until they send for you. And then we see here we know David. We understand the story of David. He becomes king, all those great things. But David also puts pen to pad or pen to tab and pen to rock, however they did it then. And he writes the book of Psalms. And in one of the Psalms, in Psalms 100, he says this, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. He says, serve the Lord. King James Version says, serve the Lord with gladness, come before his presence with singing. Know he that the Lord, he is God, is he that has made us and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, enter into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name, for the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures to all generations. He writes some amazing Psalms, but I want to focus on verse 2, where it says, serve the Lord with gladness, come before his presence with singing. I want to focus on that. That word serve right there. In the King James Version, it uses the word serve, but in many other versions, it uses the word worship. What does that suggest to me? That suggests that the way that you serve and where you are serving is a form of worship. So here's my question that I want to ask you. How should you serve? How should you worship? The scripture even says it, serve the Lord what? With gladness. They that worship must worship in spirit and in truth. True worship comes from the context of your heart. We talk about context all the time and understand that context is super important when we're reading the Bible. But why do we think that it's not important when we're reading ourselves, when we're going through the things that we go through? The context of your heart, the way that you serve is based on the context of your heart. What are the things that you've been dealing with, things that you've been feeling, things that you've been dealing with in public, dealing with in private? The context of your heart and your feelings is really important to understand that has a direct impact on how you serve and aka how you worship. Out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks. This is all scripture, Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. I don't know about you, but I want to see God. I want to be pure at heart. How do I get there? I have to understand the context of my heart. I have to understand what are the things that I've been feeling, that I've been worried about, that I've been holding on to, grudges that I've been holding on to. All these things in my heart dictate how I worship, how I serve. Bible says this in Psalms 24, another one that David wrote. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord? Who shall stand in his holy place? It says only those with clean hands and a pure heart. So I pray today that you will look at the context of your heart so that you're able to serve and worship well. Serve and worship effectively. Serve and worship your community, your local church, your family, whoever it may be or whatever it may be. But most importantly, serving the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and making sure that we're doing our absolute best to grow the kingdom together. If this was good for you, I want to make sure that you like and comment and do all those things. If it's for somebody else, if it's gonna bless somebody else, please make sure you hit that share button and make sure you subscribe for more videos. I appreciate all of y'all. Love y'all. Peace.